The date was January 24th, 1848. The place was Sutter's Mill in Coloma, California. A man called James Wilson Marshall has just made a discovery. He's discovered gold in California. I would say that the California Gold Rush is the most important part of Californian history in terms of it becoming a state. Now, some might argue that that would be Los Angeles and Hollywood and all that. It has taken a vital role in increasing the population of the state. However, as soon as the news spread that James Wilson Marshall had found that gold in Sutter's Mill, there was a rush to California, not just from the East Coast, but also from places like Australia and China and all sorts of places around the world. At this point in time in history, we were in the middle of an industrial revolution. There were steam engines. Not only did people desperately want to get to California, they had an easier means of getting there, and not just by covered wagon, which was an absolutely dangerous trek. I mean, look at the Donner Party. There you go. And for Kylo, I don't know if you've heard of the Donner Party. The Donner Party was a group of people who wanted to travel west in a caravan of covered wagons. What ended up happening is they went through a mountain pass at, I believe, one of the worst times weather-wise. The Donner Party pretty much fell on hard times and resorted to cannibalism in order to survive. At least the people who, lived resorted to cannibalism. That's the Donner Party. Anyway, I would say the gold rush is one of the most important parts in Californian history. Not only was it vital in bringing more people into the state, and actually San Francisco wasn't really a big city until the gold rush, because it was a perfect port town, and it was near enough to Sutter's Mill. Coloma, California, which is where Sutter's Mill is, or was, actually, I would say it's about maybe 100 miles away from San Francisco, something like that. Now, while San Francisco is a major city in California, there's also Los Angeles, which is more well known, I suppose, because it's an even bigger city. It's a more populated region, and when most people think of California, they think Los Angeles, they think Southern California, surfing and sun and stuff like that. California became a state in 1850, only a couple of years after James Wilson Marshall discovered gold in California. Now, California's history is pretty rich, and I'm sort of running into the same problem as John, is that there's a fair amount to cover. I mean, you've got Hollywood and Los Angeles, California, booming in the 1900s because of the film industry, or the entertainment industry, actually. And then, as I've already mentioned, there's San Francisco. And San Francisco, of course, is most well known for its large homosexual and bisexual and transgender population. It's a very open city. It's a wonderful city to visit. It's been a pleasure rambling at you for the past few minutes, and I will see you tomorrow, Kylo. Bye! A man called James Wilson. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York.